Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing a best of 3 Kaldheim draft. And what do we want? Pick one here. Well, the rare is pretty sweet and I haven't gotten to play with it yet. I played against it. But Blood on the Snow is pretty sweet. Destroy all creatures and then you get a creature or planeswalker back with converted mana cost X or less, where X is the amount of snow. So pretty good value. Blow up the board and potentially get back something huge on your side. I like that. It is 6 mana, though. Not cheap, but it's a cool card. Otherwise, I really like the Firewalker a lot. I like Inga. Berserker, I like, but I don't like the archetype that it's best in, so that's a problem. I don't love Bound in Gold, but certainly playable. I think Raise the Draugr is pretty good. Let's take Blood on the Snow. Let's try it out. If it's not good, so be it. See if a snow thing works. All right, well, we can take the Chasm. Oh, I love Agar so much. I want to take that. I want to take... Oh, man. I think I kind of want to just take Agar. You know, I never get this card, and I love it. It's so good. Just turn all your... It's not even just burn. It's like even creature combat. I mean, I feel like you just draw cards off of this thing, and it's so good. Otherwise, yeah, I could take the Chasm to hope to make the Blood on the Snow work. Man, why did Agar have to get passed to us? I mean, someone just took the rare from here, so... It's not like that much information was given. Agar is certainly more exciting than Woodland Chasm. It's just unfortunate that it's quite a distance away from Blood on the Snow. That's an ambitious looking deck. There's nothing in black that... I mean, I like Skimfar Shadowsage. We could take it and still end up more... Man, I think I'm going to take the Shadowsage. I could actually take the Woodland Chasm here. And actually, now that I mention it, that might actually make more sense. Because if I had a choice about being in green-black and taking a green-black like a snow deck and taking the Skimfar Shadowsage or the actual duel that fixes for both, I'd probably go with the duel, especially given our first pick. That was a weird pick, though, I admit. Weird pick. So we can take a Snow Forest here if I want to stick to the plan. Otherwise, I could have followed Agar up with Basalt Ravager. Oh, or a Demon Bolt. Now I'm just heartbroken. I can just take the Demon Bolt now. Or I can take the Snow Forest or a Glittering Frost. Probably just take a Demon Bolt. See if red is, in fact, open since we're past all those insane cards. In red now we have Reinforcement Seas, Smashing Success, or I could take Ice Tunnel and stick to a Blood on the Snow plan, or I can take a Bergstrider, which is not a bad card either. I like Dwarven Reinforcements, but let's take the Ice Tunnel here. Let's get a Snowland that still sticks to this Blood on the Snow plan. Wow, Avalanche Caller now? Well, 5th pick Avalanche Caller. I think we know what we're doing. That's insane. There's a Frostbite in here too, and an Alpine Meadow, and a Bergstrider, but easy Avalanche Caller. Card is just insane. So now am I hoping to get blue-black? Yeah, that's a possibility. All right, what shall we take here? Well, it's actually a tough pick. I can take Raise the Draugr. I don't know if we're going to get... Well, could get some stuff there. Can take the Skull Cairn to move back into a red, but I like the Firewalker too. Arctic Treeline is kind of far away from what we're doing. I guess Raise the Draugr, probably enough upside to take over a land we're probably not going to use unless I end up going like 4-color. I mean, it's a possibility I go 4-color based on what we have, but... I want to do Avalanche Caller and Blood on the Snow. Raise the Draugr seems weird here, but maybe we'll get some wizards going. Who knows? I mean, it's kind of weird with Blood on the Snow, but it's still just good value, so I'm okay taking it. And then we're past Awakening the Trolls. Jeez. That card's really good. Blow up their land, return land, and then make a bunch of trolls, probably. Otherwise, just Wither Crown. Wither Crown actually is looking pretty decent here. I mean, I want to have some semblance of a deck here. If I take Waking the Trolls, I'm splashing both green and red. That's pretty ambitious. Or I'm ditching Avalanche Caller, which I don't really want to do. There's also Yeti. I'll take the Wither Crown. For now, let's stick to black. I don't even really like Wither Crown, but I'm okay taking it there. All right, Snow Swamp. At least I found an easy pick now. Taking it over Skull Raid. And happy to have it at this point. If I really want to make Blood on the Snow work, I'm going to need a lot of snow. Another Raise the Draugr? Now we're starting to get awkward. Do I take Snow-Covered Mountain and maybe go Grixis? All right. I'd rather have that than another Raise the Draugr, so all right. Maybe we're Grixis. We do have Demon Bolt. Red could be open. Maybe we just splash Avalanche Caller. Avalanche Caller is an easy splash. So maybe we're Rakdos, splash Avalanche Caller. Interesting. Interesting how this is shaping up. Well, I can take the Faithful now. It's fine. It works well with Blood on the Snow. Fills your yard to, like, return stuff. Certainly more exciting than another Raise the Draugr. Or otherwise, I could take the Raider, but I don't know what our second color is yet, so I'm trying to figure that out. I could take Village Rites. It's a fine card. Otherwise, I mean, there's not much else here for us. So I don't love it here, to be perfectly honest, but it's a playable card. 1 mana, good anti-removal. Draw a couple cards and disregard your removal spell. Not terrible. Could take one of these. Not really excited by it. Could take the Undersea Invader. Not really excited by that either. Maybe the Seize the Spoils is okay. You can ditch something you can bring back later. Net some cards, get a treasure. Fix for Avalanche Caller. Okay. All right, Haggy Mob is at least a playable card, so we'll take that. Some more green late, though. Skull Cairn looks a lot better second to last pick, I'll tell you that. So it looks like Rakdos is at least open. Yeah, you know what? Rakdos splash Avalanche Caller, I can get behind that. If we get the snow to support it. So, can take Rise of the Dreadmarn. I don't know how I feel about that card. Look at all these sagas. Just saga.deck over here. There's a Kennel Master, and there is a Priest of the Haunted Edge. Currently 3 snow. I don't know how I feel about this card. Are we going to have boards where a ton of stuff trades? Basically, as long as you're getting like 2 things dying, you're pretty happy and you're going to get some... You know what? It's probably worth it over the Priest just for... Well, although we only have 3 creatures. I mean, we have time to find more, but 3 creatures with a Blood on the Snow deck, too. Oh. Maybe I need the Priest. That's awkward. But 3 creatures trying to make that Rise work seems pretty ambitious. So here's a pretty easy Snow Swamp. Another one. And maybe wheel. Oh, or a Demon Bolt. Yeah, I guess we take Demon Bolt. So I need some actual ways to win here. All right, Carter is a way to win. It's an efficiently costed creature that doesn't particularly work well with what we're currently doing, but it is a good card. And you can leave them open to an attack here. So, all right. I feel like Rakdos is open based on that second to last pick, Immersturm Skull Cairn. So that's a good sign. Can take the Shadow Sage here. There's really not much else for us. Unless I'm taking a blue card, which I don't really want to take. So I guess we can take the Shadow Sage. It has a big butt, so it blocks well. But we really don't have creature consistency going for us here. We've got 3 Clerics currently. No Shapeshifters. I don't even think black and red have Shapeshifters. It's all in blue and green. All right, well, I can take the Vault Robber. It helps splash for Avalanche Caller, but I probably just take the Snowland at that point. I can take the Pretender. It's a changeling, colorless changeling for Shadow Sage. Not worth it. I think we just take Island. I mean, there's plenty of elves in black, too, if I really am hard up for elves for Shadow Sage. Shadow Sage is mostly just a blocker to buy us time to the late game. How am I winning in the late game? I got to figure that out. Avalanche Caller is certainly a good way to do it. What's another good way to do it? I don't know. Blood on the Snow blowing up their board when they have no cards left in hand, and then bringing back something. Frostbite, I think, is pretty easy pickup here. Although I could take the Snow Mountain. But I need to survive. So if we're going to be running practically no creatures, I better have some darn good removal to survive to the late game. So I think I might need this Frostbite, sadly. I want that Snow Mountain, too. That's tough. Well, that's cool. A pathway that's on color. Or I could take the Disciple. Disciple is good with Village Rites. It's good with Raise the Draugr, if I have enough elves. It's good with Skimfar Shadow Sage. Other than that, it's not great. But we have 6 creatures and we're narrowing. This is tough. I think the pathway would be good, but I think this deck actually needs a Disciple. It's also a Provoke the Trolls, but we need some creatures, and Disciple actually looks like a good pickup for this deck, to be honest. So I could take the Squash, probably take the Priest, though. I don't think we have any Giants anyway. And Priest with currently 5 snow is pretty good. It's a blocker that can buy some time for us. Removal-wise, we're fantastic. We just... All right, I'm going to splash Bergstrider probably over... Do I take over Kennelmaster? That's a reasonable question here. I mean, if I don't have to splash, maybe the Kennelmaster is a better choice, but this buys you time, which is valuable. We already have 2 blue sources, but I'd like to not have to run that many more. Oh, I waited too long, and I got the Bergstrider. I could take the Port here, I guess, or I can take the Recruiter. 9 creatures. Or I can take a Fearless Pup, but we're not beat down. Port seems fine. It's a free card for the deck, and it's probably our last blue source that we have to run, maybe. All right, we'll take the second Village Rites, which is kind of awkward. So I guess we take a Scorn Effigy. Maybe a 2/3 body is okay. Probably not, though. Yeti on the splash. I mean, we have the snow to support it. Or we do Dread Rider. But then I feel like we're kind of counter to what the other things in our deck are doing. Guess we'll take a Yeti. Well, actually, probably take a Giant if I'm playing 18 lands. I don't really want to play either. And we can't even get it back with the Blood on the Snow, but not a big deal, I guess. This is a strange Grixis deck. It's not awful. I feel like Pact... Wow, last pick. Last pick playable card. Wow, and then we open just an insane red mythic. So I'm taking over Snow Mountain, obviously. We can actually splash Agar in this deck, and it's really not bad because we've got Demon Bolts and Frostbite and stuff. But easy Toralf here. This card is insane. That Toralf's Hammer is just dirty. So we'll take that. Someone said you never played as a creature, which I don't agree with, but that's okay. Easy Avalanche Caller here. Now that we have 2 of them, I am feeling a little bit better. It'd be nice to get this Sinkhole back, even though it's a tap land. Any on-color snow at this point. I basically have to take snow over everything at this point and be happy about it. Well, except Snow Plains that aren't on color. So we can take Vengeful Reaper and probably be happy about that. Or we can take the Helm, but I like having the Death Touch, dude. Death Touch, Evasive, Foretell card is probably better than Draugr's Helm. So, alright. It's a good looking deck. I don't really have a ton of issues with it. Kind of a crazy little mana base we got going. Valkyrie, but we don't really have the support for that. Probably an easy... I think we take the Highland Forest. We want that snow. Really, really, really badly we want that snow. I want the Frostbite too, but we got to make cuts already. I think we just take the forest. We want as much snow as possible for Blood on the Snow and Avalanche Caller because these cards win the game. Yeah. Yep. Sulphurous Mire, what a gift. Taking that over the Shimmerdrift Veil. Although, yeah, I think we'd rather have the duel than the potential blue. I think. I'd actually have to think about that, but... No, I don't. I think it's just Sulphurous Mire. Wow, Doomscar Titan in there too. There's like so many cards we want, but I feel like since we already kind of have a deck, like even if I take these out, Plenty of removal. I mean, maybe we don't have enough cards for a deck. We'll see. I'm going to run 18 lands, so it probably doesn't really matter that much. Wow. That's kind of crazy, actually. Do I take the Doomscar Titan? There's another chance to get Priest. There's Rise, which probably we aren't taking. Take another Snow land. I mean, how many lands do I have currently? 3, 6, 9. So 31 minus 9. Like, that's a deck right there. Doomscar Titan is a big, fat finisher, though. I'm actually going to go Titan over Snowland? That might be wrong, but I feel like Titan is just so good. Take another Wither Crown. Now our removal is just really looking good. Could take the Shackles for like a steal and blow up plan, but I don't want to do that. All right, now I'll take the Snowland. So just all the Snowlands a little boy could ask for. And I don't even, I'm like a, wow, another Snowland. Just an absolute incredible amount of snow in here. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Cool deck. Very cool deck. Probably take the mob, a second mob, over a Splash Raven or a Cavalry. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Should I have not have taken the Titan? I feel like this card is really good. This card has really impressed me a lot. But maybe I'm wrong. So easy 18 lander, and we have 2 utility lands here, which is nice. We have 4 blue sources, so we don't even have to run any basic or non-snow basic lands. Non-snow basic lands. That just rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it? So we can take Draugur's Helm. It's, you know, it's another big mana sink. Berserker doesn't really do that much for us anyway, so all right. Jarl came back. That's sweet. I like this card a lot. Wow. Third to last pick, Doomscar Titan. That is insane. All right, we'll take a Cavalry, which we probably don't even need, nor will we probably play, but I am kind of blown away by how many playables this deck has. So, take out the basic island. We've got... Yeah, I'm taking these out too. My screen doesn't go over far enough. We've got just too many goods. I'm going to take out the basics, leave in the snow for now. You know how I roll. You know how I do it. All right, well... We've got 2, 4, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we make 7 cuts, and we've got a deck with 19 creatures. We've got some Provoke. Got some removal. I'm already seeing some creatures we can probably pretty easily cut. I don't really need a Cinderheart Giant. I probably don't need a Scorn Effigy. This I can put in the 5-drop slot as yet another 5-drop, but that's okay. Kind of want to keep this Seize the Spoils. I have to make quite a few more cuts. I like these early blockers. So we have any sort of creature consistency. We have 7 Clerics and 6 Berserkers, but I probably don't even want to do the Cavalry. Haste is cool, but we're not beat down. We're survive. Priest of the Haunted Edge, just like insane removal in this deck. 3, 6, 7, 9 frost or snow sources, plus a board wipe, plus double Demon Bolt. I mean, we've got some serious removal in here. I don't even know if we have space for Provoke the Trolls. So 11 plus 3, 14. 4 more cuts, and we have an 18 lander. That's 3 color. And I can count Draugur's Helm as a creature. It's a 5-drop, so I can cut at least 2 more creatures. The weakest creatures in our deck might be, well, Faithful Lifelink is cool. It's good with Shadow Sage, but Shadow Sage might be one of the weaker creatures in our deck. It's got a big butt, which is cool, but I feel like we can do better things than that. And we really don't have enough consistency to ever really hope to get much out of it. Maybe gain a couple life. It's just not worth the mana, I don't think. It's not going to finish the game the way it needs to. Do I think Provoke might be the weakest in here? It could be. I do like that we could get in for like 10 with a Haggy Mob or a Draugr's Helm. Or a Torulf. I know. People are horrified that I would play... I'm just horrified that you would play Torulf as a creature. Well, sometimes it's worth it. I definitely see why the hammer is way, way good, but sometimes it's worth it. I want to keep these Wither Crowns. I think we cut raise the Draugr. Like, it's cool, but we don't have enough creature consistency to reliably make that work. I can cut one more creature. We're at 16, so I need to make 2 more cuts. It might be the Faithful. So now we're at 15 creatures. Including the Draugr's Helm. And 6 plus 11 is 17. And I want to run 18, so I can make 1 more cut. It can be a non-creature. It might be the Provoke. I'm debating the Provoke. I could cut a Wither Crown. Wither Crown's quite a bit cheaper, though. Provoke can burn face, but Wither Crown is cheap. I really don't like Wither Crown that much. So I could see not doing it, but it's cheap and it buys time and makes it so they probably aren't dealing damage to you early. All right, I'll cut the Provoke. This is a sweet deck. Got our duels here. Duel here. Black. Red. I need like so many piles of lands here to successfully count. This is all red. This is black. Okay. So we have 3 blue sources, 4 blue sources currently for 3 blue spells. Is that enough? It probably is. I assume it is. Avalanche Caller is not a card that's coming down on turn 2. I could go for 5. We'll see, because I'm running 18. How color intensive am I? Well, I've got double black here. I've got double red here. I've got black red here. We also have the Seize the Spoils, which is an important card in this deck because it gets us our missing color. Like, if it lets me splash an Avalanche Caller in the late game so I can smash with some 4/4s, I'd say it's worth it. And Carter in here is kind of awkward. This is an aggressive archetype card, but its effect is good. Like, if you have big fat fatties out, you force them to attack with everything, you can get blocks that are good for you, drain them, and then just kill them on backswing. Can do some nasty stuff. Yeah. Wow. This is a crazy build. So, dead split between red and black otherwise. All right. Well, and we have space for 7. So let's say I brought in 1 more blue. And on top of that 1 more blue, I did 3 black, 3 red. Where would that put me? Total. Well, total, that would put you at 5 blue, 7 black, no, 8 black, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 black, and 4, 5 red? That's all? Wait, no, that's not right. This pile I can't see. 3, so 7 red. 8 black, 7 red, 5 blue. I don't know. I think we need more red. I think I'm okay going down to 4, 5 blue sources with the Seize the Spoils and having 8 red, 8 black, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 black, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red. Okay. All right. Well, I think we finally figured out the mana base, which was a confusing one, but this deck looks like a ton of fun. Even if we don't win with this deck looks sweet. Looks like it's easy to make mistakes with, but Hopefully those aren't. Hopefully that's not true. I mean, it's an expensive deck too. It's got a lot of high end. You foretell. You can foretell this early, but you still have to pay 5 at some point. But I mean, there's some. This deck looks sweet. It looks like a really fun deck. I'm gonna see what we can do with it. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. All right, game 1. We can keep this. Got like a turn 2 priest to block, or a turn 2 Jarl if they don't have any threats out. Turn 3 seize the spoils if I miss a land drop. Or I guess it would be turn 4. Maybe I'm confused. All right, we'll play the priest so I can block things. I'm okay with that. I can play the seize the spoils next turn and discard something to get a 4th land, because that sets me up for maybe a turn 4 Haggy Mob, which is quite good. A 5/4 on turn 4 that ping stuff? I like it. Ooh, there's a lot of sculptors. All right. Ooh, another snowland. Well, what do I want to do here? I can get my blue mana source, do the seize the spoils, because I can also get this Draugr's Helm down. Both of those are pretty good. Let's do seize the spoils for sure, but what am I discarding? I might actually discard the Elder Fang Disciple. Could discard the Jarl. No, Jarl with Haggy Mob's too good. Let's discard this. Someone mentioned that too. That's good synergy. So we'll discard, we draw 2, we create a treasure. Alright. Could kill a sculptor. I might actually do that. Kind of on board with this. This way they can't play a 6-drop. They can't go like Ravenous Lindworm, which would be pretty... I guess we'd have an answer for it, but still. Could be scary. I would have taken 2 damage if they attacked with both anyway, so I actually think that's fine. So, Carter here, and I don't even have to use a... Yeah, I think we'll just do Carter. They don't have to attack. They can ramp now with Sculptor, so they don't have to attack into Carter, but I do have a 4/3 on board. Maybe they use removal on it. Either way, I'm okay. Then I can follow up with a Haggy Mob or a Draugr's Helm. Okay. Three cards left. The card quality in our hand is pretty high, I feel like. Ooh, Avalanche Caller. Well, we know how good that is. So they can get in for 4 here, huh? Alright. Well, we can play our own Avalanche Caller, but might make sense to just do a Haggy Mob. That way, I can trade for one of their Snowlands. They only have 2 I have to get through. My Draugr's Helm can trade for the second one. Could have actually played the Draugr's Helm because it requires more black and Haggy Mob's probably better, but... So 2 cards left in their hand, but they're getting in for 7 here, which is half our life. That's tough. Oh. Or I can just do Blood on the Snow. Only 2... Oh, I can get back the Elder Fang Disciple or the Priest. I guess we'll get back the Disciple. That's pretty slick, actually. Yeah, we'll get... Disciple seems good here. Great. So now we can go 6 lands. So I can do my own Avalanche Caller and bash in, or I can do Haggy Mob, or I can do Draugr's Helm. Guess we do the Haggy Mob. Now we can do Avalanche Caller. Oh, I needed to tap the blue. I was like, why do you keep doing that to my snow? But now that makes sense. Sure. Oh, I could have pinged it off with the Haggy Mob. That might have been better. But it turned out not to matter. So they're playing a pretty sweet looking little snow build here. We've got way more snow. We've got to have more snow lands in here than they do. Maybe that's famous last words, but we've had the most snow I've ever had with this deck by a long shot. Sorry, I'm distracted by how weird I look right now. Oh, there we go. That's probably a little bit better. All right. Oh, let's see. So like a blue-green, a Simic thing. They've got Avalanche Caller. We've got Avalanche Caller. They've got Blizzard Brawl with full value pretty often. Provoke. I might actually run the Provoke over the Wither Crown now. Provoke killing Avalanche Caller seems very important. Is there anything Wither Crown seems good on? It's not good on Frostdogger. It's not really good on Sculptor. Wither Crown's not looking great here based on what we've seen. But if they have like a Ravenous Lindworm, it's probably pretty good. So it's worth keeping one around, I think. All right, this is definitely a keep. We have all three colors. We have Demon Bolt. We've got Doomscar Titan. Draugr's Helms. We've got some removal. We've got a big flashy thinger here. Do I even want to play the port? Maybe we go snow first. All right, we got the Sculptor. Provoke is good. Let's do the Demon Bolt for now. Next turn I can go port plus kill something. I'm trying to fix my... I record this so late sometimes that this kind of stuff happens. Well, let's go land and foretell this and pass. Outrider, so I can't Demon Bolt that, which is tough. Another Snowland, so I can go Woodland Chasm. Then the turn after that, I can play 2 spells to take Outrider. That doesn't seem very good. Might have to do it, though. Otherwise, I can play a Doomscar Titan, but it can't actually block the Outrider. So I probably am going to end up using 2 good removal spells to take out an Outrider, as unideal as that is. We found our good Wither Ground target. Much rather have a Wither Crown right now than a Provoke the Trolls. That's awkward. Alright, they did have the Avalanche Caller too, so I guess that's okay. They're going to deal entirely too much damage to us, but... I guess that we have to Demon Bolt the Avalanche Caller now. Oh, we found our Wither Crown. Well, that's fantastic. So I guess we just play a tap land. We Wither Crown the Outrider and pass. 2 cards left we got to get through. We're at 7 life. Okay. Path I can accept. They've got 3 colors right now. Wait. White, green, blue, black. Never mind. They don't have red currently? Okay. Jarl's cool. So, I mean... kind of have to cast Provoke here, I feel like. And we'll probably do it on our turn in case they have a pump spell. Alright. I mean, next turn I can play Jarl and Doomscar Titan. Uh-oh. Well, that's a way to kill us. Alright. So go to game 3. Turned out Wither Crown was still pretty good, although Depart is a good little answer for it, but I kind of feel like we still need the Wither Crown. Ugh, it's not very good, though, in some spots, but Provoke's not very good either. It's just so expensive. Provoke is way too expensive. Alright, let's do the Wither Crown. Let's dump the Provoke. I mean, my Priest and a Frostbite can still deal with the Avalanche Caller, and I feel like 4 mana is probably too much. I need to stay busy earlier because I did get beat down there. So, okay. To be honest, I don't love Wither Crown or Provoke the Trolls, but it's hard to know which one is better. Yeah, this is a good keep. So we'll start with the Sulphurous Mire into Port, I guess. Actually, probably Mire into Foretell Demon Bolt. That makes more sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Haggy Mob, nice, okay. Well, I guess we want the snow for the Frostbite. If they play the Sculptor, I'll kill it on my turn. I'm fine with that. Oh, Avalanche Caller. Well, that's cool too. So, alright. Get our blue mana and pass. Still 1 snow short of a Frostbite, but that's okay. Alright, they got good value there. So, I probably am just going to Demon Bolt. Not in love with that, but it's the way it is. Let's get the Avalanche Caller. So I have 2 black now, so I can do the Draugr's Helm next turn. That's good. I also have Frostbite up, which is good. Only 2 snow sources right now. Oh, no, 3. Oh, it's 3 snow permanents. All right, so we have the 3 snow permanents. That's good. Avalanche Caller turns it on. So I can kill their Avalanche Caller. Or I can deal 3 damage to something for 1 mana, which is quite good. Alright. Haggy Mob versus Draugr's Helm next turn is also a choice. I'm just going to Frostbite that. I don't even want to look at it. I don't want to risk anything there. That's fine. So now we can at least go Draugr's Helm and get a Menace dude. I feel like that's pretty good. If they kill Avalanche Caller, I guess Port can do something at some point. Although I need another blue source to even activate it. I guess Seize the Spoils would let me do that. Got a lot of cards in hand. So I got to worry about that. Alright, Spirit. They get a snow land. They have white, blue, green, black, red. Oh, that's not that bad. Priest, but I think... Well, we can do Priest plus attack with a 4/4. That's pretty good. But I only have 2 snow permanents currently, so I probably want the Haggy Mob. Can also Seize the Spoils, discarding the Priest, which isn't bad, to be honest, but I'm going to just do Haggy Mob for now, especially if I draw Jarl, it could be good. Choices here, huh? So I can equip up my Haggy Mob. They could bounce it. But I have a tap land, so I can't attack with 2 of my snow permanents this turn anyway. I probably am just okay equipping up here. What's best use of mana? I could do Seize the Spoils, but I think I'm just going to equip up my mob. See if they can do anything about that. Looks like they can't. Get in for 7, which is a ton of damage. They go to 8. I play a Woodland Chasm. I pass. I can attack with 2 more 4/4s next turn. They need to find a blocker for Haggy Mob. They don't have all 5 colors to do Path of the World Tree. They just have green, blue, black, or red. All right, Ravenous Lindworm is not bad for them here, but well, it's not great for them now either. So we can Wither Crown the Lindworm. Then I can attack with the mob. I have 3 snow sources currently for Priest. Or I could discard it to Seize the Spoils. But I can also ping them here too. I'm curious if they double block, because I'll just kill the Spirit of the Elder Guard. They almost have to take 7 here. Or not, huh? Alright, well, guess we'll kill that. And I think I will play the Priest. I don't need to do Seize the Spoils right now. And negging something seems worth it to me. Like, are they going to pay the life to keep it around as a blocker? It's not a bad idea. They're looking at their path, looking at my avalanche collar, counting out stuff. All right, sweet. Looks like we got round 1. We'll see for round 2. All right, round 2. We'll play first. Oh yeah, it's a keep. Good hand. All 3 colors. Plenty of snow. Turn 2 Disciples, not the most intimidating, but I still like it in this deck because we have like Jarl and stuff. So I'm on board with that. I don't think it's worth holding off on Disciple either. I guess I can't. I can do the Demon Bolt instead. Stick with Pure Snow. Yeah. Probably not, actually. Let's just do Disciple. They get a better choice here, but I can cast Demon Bolt next turn if I have to anyway. Actually, getting rid of Run Ashore might be good, actually. Harbinger. Well, I don't really care about that. So why don't we do... We'll do Titan. Guess we're just building towards this Bergstrider into a Doomscar Titan. I can get behind that. Like, if I'd done Demon Bolt, I could have dealt 4 damage to something this turn, but I didn't think it actually mattered. I felt like this is a good opportunity to sort of tuck away Doomscar Titan. And I can still hard cast Demon Bolt on my turn if I draw nothing. Otherwise, I can foretell it if I draw like a 2-drop. Just foretelling. All right. Ooh, double foretell. Okay. That's good. Blood on the Snow, obviously a good draw. We just got a grip full of snow, too. That's sweet. All right, let's get in for 1. Next turn, I can do the Bergstrider, which is good. You're gonna pick me, huh? Can't get either of my creatures back with this Blood on the Snow, despite all of this snow value I have. I guess I could have killed the Harbinger. I feel like I don't care about Harbinger, though. Is that wrong? Maybe I'm wrong to not care about Harbinger, but I don't, so let's see. Let's see if they counter it. They don't, so we'll do that and get in there. Then I can play Titan, get in for a bunch more damage. Maybe even rip a land, and I can go Titan Demon Bolt. Vengeful Reaper, alright. So we'll kill Vega so they don't... Oh, they had everything they needed there. Good value, great value for them. So, this is interesting. Oh, they're attacking too, huh? Wow. That's super interesting. Well, I guess we do Titan then, and we can probably win this race a little more easily. Otherwise, I set up for a Blood on the Snow. This is a good opportunity to get just boatload of damage in, though. Get in for 12. They're smashing back for 9. I mean, 12 damage is a lot. We also have Vengeful Reaper plus Demon Bolt for more potential damage. Vengeful Reaper with our 4/4s is also pretty good. It's a dangerously high amount of damage. I wonder if I want to... Oh, Avalanche Caller now? That's good, too. Because I can do Avalanche Caller plus Activate, plus I can't do Demon Bolt. So, why don't we... What's Demon Bolt? I feel like Demon Bolting Vega is actually the best. Especially if they have, like, Iron Verdict. But maybe Vengeful Reaper is the best to do it, too. They can draw cards, but... I don't know, I still kind of like it. Kind of okay with attacking with everything, because if they kill the Disciple, at least I can get it back. They got a sweet looking deck, though. Really like what they're doing. I mean, they're at 6, so they're in still a bit of a bind here. That's cool. So Avalanche, if we draw a land next turn too, I mean, with Avalanche Caller we have 3 lethal creatures, which is pretty good. I feel like that's going to put him in a little bit of a tight spot. Attacking. What on earth do they have? Oh, wow. That's cool. They actually have lethal now? Are they going to kill us with like a pump spell? That'd be pretty crazy. Looking at their graveyard for like Draugr and Vengeful Reaper. Okay. For Xaxes lethal. Wow. Impressive. Super impressive. It looked like like almost no way for us to lose, but like little did we know, one Alrand's epiphany away from losing there. Wow, pretty amazing, pretty amazing game. All right, what's the next planet? For Xaxes too, no less. Of course for Xaxes too. Anything I want to do different? No, I like what we're doing quite a bit actually. I guess we could ditch a provoke or a Wither Crown for a provoke again. Provoke looks to kill literally every single card in their deck, albeit for a little bit more expensive cost, but at the same time, provoke is more interesting to me because it gets rid of Vega value and like charger value. That probably makes sense. All right. All right, we'll play first. 2-lander. Ugh. A little bit sketchy. But I guess we keep it. My thinking is I can at least Wither Crown. I'm running 18 lands, which is a lot. I do have the value hammer, which is pretty good. Ooh, that was a good draw. Let's do the Jarl. I want to get something on the board. All right, let's discard. I think we'll discard the Wither Crown. I'd rather keep the provoke. I could see the argument to discard Mob too, I guess, but that's all right. So they don't know we have Jarl. This could work out in our favor. They attack with the Disciple. Now we have a 3/2 blocker too. That's pretty good. And they don't have a play. That's also nice. So that's not a legend. But obviously getting a hammer would be insane here. So let's get in for 3. And then I think we just go... We have no snow currently. That's awkward. Let's go priest plus hammer here. We need another red to even be able to utilize the hammer, but the fact that we can use it as a kill spell is pretty sweet. I also have provoke randomly too, which is nice. Oh. Alright, let's do the chasm. And I guess we equip the hammer. And get in for 3. Oh wait. Whoops. I didn't mean to attack with the priest. It's a sensible play. Ooh, another red. That's actually perfect. So let's do 3 damage to that dude. And then we attack for 3. And then we replay this dude. Dread Rider, that's a good one. So we can do Doomscar Titan. I think we just equip here. And foretell this. And pass. So we'll block. Guess they can kill clerics, but then they're gonna go to 8. Then we can do Titan. Raise the Draugr. Yeah, that's not the end of the world. So then we definitely don't play the land, so if they play the Disciple, we just discard the Mire. All right, and that should do her. So we just go this. Hammer. Equip. And Skull Cairn to really seal the deal, even if they kill my Titan. All right. So, deal 3 to you. All right. We got game 2. It's a good match, though. They've got some cool stuff going on there. I mean, they have the Cosmos Charger with Vega and a lot of Foretell. 3-color craziness. Crippling Fear surprisingly hit us hard there, considering we don't have a lot of creature overlap. I guess we have 5 clerics, though, so they named one that was good. Still don't really like Wither Crown all that much in this matchup, so would I rather do something instead? I mean, Raise the Draugr can kind of counteract their Skull Raid, because Skull Raid's actually good against us. I wish we had a Skull Raid for them. Do I like Provoke? Provoke is good. I mean, it kills like a lot of important creatures in their deck, chiefly Vega and Cosmos. Could see the argument for Seize the Spoils not being that good, but I like the extra blue source. I might cut Wither Crown for Raise the Draugr, because I don't really like Wither Crown anyway. And Raise the Draugr actually does potentially get us back some important stuff if they Skull Raid us. Can kind of counteract it. Wish I had a little more creature consistency than I do, but that's okay. I think I still have enough removal. To make it work. It's a good hand. We can do Port into Foretell into Cast on turn 3. So maybe we do the Immersturm instead. That makes sense. So they mull to 6 and then snap keep, so that is fine. All right, let's do the Snowland, and then Foretell Reaper. Turn 3, we'll cast the Reaper plus get another... I guess at that point, maybe we go for the blue source. See if they counter it. No. Sure. So, we'll do... Do I want the Snowland or the Port? Let's get the blue land here. Turn 4, I can go Caller plus Foretell Titan, which isn't bad. Or I can just Foretell 2 Titans, which is also good. But then I need an untapped land in order to do something spicy with that. So, yeah, actually it probably makes more sense to just go, well... I do want to maximize my mana. Maybe Sulphurous Mire makes the most sense, plus Foretell Titan. Then I can go Helm into Titan. Honestly, I think I like maximizing my mana here, which means play the Avalanche Caller. Foretell the Doomscar Titan. Pass. If I rip the land, I can play the Titan. If I don't rip the land, I can... still do something cool here, so probably doesn't matter. Okay. So we can go Sulphurous Mire and Frostbite the Doomscar Oracle. They're also missing land drops here, which is important. Foretell this. Well, actually, if they foretell that, they can Skull Raid me, but I think if they Skull Raid me, I don't care. I'll lose Blood on the Snow, but then I'm just slamming into them with some Doomscar Titans. I think that's pretty reasonable. Alright, Braggarts. Now, I mean, I can Blood in the Snow if I rip the land. I didn't, but it's still probably okay. I can just do the Draugr's Helm. Okay. Still just a land away from getting them pretty good here. Alright, so... I mean, yeah, I think the play is to... I only have 2 snow lands, though. So I can get the Avalanche Caller back? Yeah, it's worth it. Alright, we'll attack. We'll go for it. Yeah, I'd say that was pretty good. They're out of action. Yeah, that is pretty slick. Let's just do Titan. for 5. And next turn, Titan. Or... Alright, sweet. Got round 2. We'll see you in round 3. Alright. Round 3. Yeah, we'll keep this no red mana, but... I've got Wither Crown and Priest and... Jarl. I feel like I'm ideally staying busy enough to make this hand work. We'll see. Oh. Well... This is a good opportunity to... foretell this. Might be worth our time to flash out a 3-2. We'll see. Ooh, Avalanche Caller too, huh? Well. I'm okay with it. If they kill it, we can come back later. Only one Snowland right now. No red mana still. We're actually missing our land drop now. Well, I guess we'll attack. And... yeah, I guess we'll pass. Might flash out a Jarl here. I could have gotten in for 4, but... we'll play. It must have something. They need another red to activate the Frostpire. I mean, I guess I can activate this. If they can kill my Snowland, I'm in pretty big trouble. But we'll see if they can. Oops, I got full control going, huh? Alright, well. It's a good chunk of damage there. Alright, I can activate the Frostpire, but... oops. They can only do it at sorcery speed? Yeah. Alright. Have to discard. Let's see. Probably the Priest, considering I have 1 Snowland. And I don't need a 0/4 blocker right now. I have 2 lethal creatures if you include the... I mean, if they activate Frostpire, they die. They need to kill both my Jarl and my Avalanche Caller. Or... wow, that was a weird game. Can't believe I did that with 3 lands. I guess that goes to show you how insane Avalanche Caller is, or how weird our opponent's hand was. Frostpire's generally not even that good against us. It can kill Jarl and Disciple, and that's like it. Sideboard, I have no idea. We barely saw anything that whole game. I mean, they're in giant colors, but they also are potentially splashing white, although they could just be playing this as a Snowland, which would also make sense. So maybe, I don't know, giant brew. Not enough info to do any sort of sideboarding. They didn't see much from us either, so we'll see how this goes. Oh yeah, that's a keep. Nice hand. We can go turn 1 Highland Forest, turn 2 Foretell Reaper, turn 3... Alright. Ooh, Snowland number 2, huh? Nice. Yeah, I think we... I just have to remember to play my Swamp next turn if I want to cast the Reaper. But then I can Frostbite, too. I've got 3 snow in hand here. Alright. Getting that Behold out of the way early. We don't have any of our... win cons yet, but we do have a lot of win cons in this deck. I may want to just play the... I've got choices. I can play the Port next turn, but if I play the Woodland Chasm, I turn on the Frostbite. So... Pillar. Well, Pillar's not bad. Blood on the Snow. Well... Let's get the blue land in case I rip the Avalanche Caller. And... They have to keep up some snow mana in order to do the Icebind Pillar. Bergstrider, so good news is we can deal with that little fella right away. Ooh, Toralf. Well, Toralf's gonna be pretty sweet. So we're gonna do it as it's hammer time here. So let's do, because we have 2 red. Yeah, so we'll do Chasm, Hammer, Quip Hammer. Yeah. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and blow that guy right up. What deals the damage, by the way? Is it the creature or the hammer? It deals 3 damage. Equipped creature has unattached, so it is death touch damage too. That's actually insane. So let's kill this. And then we go land, cast, and equip. So that's a good draw. We'll see if we can see if they try and tap down. All right, so we'll deal 3 to you. Play that. Then we can go Disciple. Make you discard. Drawing more cards, okay. 2 on top, uh-oh. Then we'll go another red land, hammer, and pass. So now we can equip the hammer on the Disciple. And what's cool is we can actually Blood on the Snow at some point. When we need to. They're still tapped down though, so that's cool. We can just kill the Bergstrider too, but now we have Wither Crown, so I might as well just keep kind of plugging away at them. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So let's do this. And then we can go land, and we can nuke you for 3. And it's kind of good to do it like this because you just sort of maximize all your mana. Like, doing it on your turn just makes sense to me because you're just going to have to pay your 4 initial to get it all equipped up. I guess we'll discard the Frostbite. So we can do hammer, equip. They can tap in response. We'll play Carter. Now they have to attack with Disciple. If they tap our Carter so their Disciple doesn't die, we're still in good shape here. So they lose a life. All right. Fair enough. So I think in response we'll just kill their Jarl. Uh-oh. I was like, did I freeze there? Or no, we'll kill this. Thing is, we're like just not in a big rush here because we have this Blood in the Snow. I mean, they could end up skull raiding our Blood in the Snow, but if they don't, we're looking pretty good. I might actually sandbag this Snowland, although that doesn't really make sense. No, we want to, because how many do we have now? We have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, with 4 we can bring Carter back, or the Vengeful Reaper. Yeah, we want to go ahead and do that. So they can do their Frostpire to blow up our Disciple, but we'll see what they do. All right, Faithful. Haggy Mob is good, so let's blow up the... Blowing up the Faithful is actually okay to me. Let's see, I've got 9 mana. So 5, 7, and I can replay it. That's pretty good. So we'll kill the lifelink dude. Milled 3 pretty relevant cards. Ooh, they got Narfi back. And they happen to have 3 Snowlands up. Wow. That's pretty good. So we'll do Toralf here. And we'll do Haggy Mob. All right, and they had Disdainful Stroke, but that's okay. Now they can't bring back Narfi that turn. Immersturm Predator. Well. Oh, wow. That's pretty lucky for us, actually. Because, how many snow do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're not going to be able to regenerate their... or make it indestructible? Wow. Well, I think that means I just Blood in the Snow now. And I can get back a Carter. Tap all my snow. So black, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 snow. And 6. And we'll do Blood on the Snow. And destroy all creatures. And we'll get back Carter. And they don't have their Disdainful Stroke anymore. So we'll get back... Oh, I could actually do the Vengeful Reaper, too. Because it flies. Yeah, you know what? That actually... I'm a little more on board with that. So we'll equip our hammer now. And they can tap it in response, which is fine. And then we can use the port to get back Doomscar Titan. Although it comes back tapped, so I don't know if I want to do that. All right. Fair enough. So we can do the port to get back Doomscar Titan, or we can just do Carter with the port, force them to attack. This costs 6 to do. It's expensive. I think we do the Carter and force them to attack. Let me read Carter. All right, I can even do it during their combat step. That's pretty slick. So let's do 3 to them. So I can still activate this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll do Sulphurous Mire. And then pass the turn. And then during their turn, I can do... During their combat step, I can do Carter. So it forces them to attack. And then we can just do the Titan here. We've had pretty remarkable draws though, definitely. Considering the situation we've been in this game, they've been doing pretty good. All right, so we can equip here. Equip here. Nuke them for 3. They did really good, considering how nuts we were going off with that Torolf's hammer that game. They were doing really good. Really good. So ended up going 3-0 with this deck. This deck was sweet. Really, really good deck. Really fun to play. Probably the most fun deck I've played in the whole format. So really awesome deck. Hope you enjoyed that one. Hopefully we can draft some more cool things like that and win with them. That would be a lot of fun. All right, we'll see you for the next one.